Chapter 84. Show me you'll stay. Hours later, Geto pulled his hand away. Gojo groggily looked up at him. Geto was sitting up, head in his hands. Gojo stretched his shoulder and rolled his neck. It was still dark outside. Neither of them had been able to sleep. Gojo got up slowly. He fought the desire to rush to Geto and hold him. He was always imposing his will on him, even if it was out of love and wanting to protect. He was just turning away when Geto grabbed his wrist. Gojo looked down at Geto's hand, at the purple bruises still marking his wrist. He lowered himself onto the bed slowly. Geto's grip was tight, and Gojo raised his eyes to meet his. Geto's breath caught in his throat as Gojo turned to him, his eyes bright but full of concern. These weren't the dark, threatening eyes from the man in his dream. They sat in silence for a while. "Will you lie down with me and hold me?" Geto finally asked. Gojo gave him a sad smile and lay down. Geto settled down next to him. Even though he was the one who asked, he still gasped when Gojo touched him. The terror from the dream still lingered on the edges. Gojo jerked his arm away, but Geto grabbed it and let him embrace him. "Suguru, do you want to talk about it? Your dream. You seemed terrified." Gojo reached up and tucked Geto's hair behind his ear so he could see his face better. "I was terrified because someone, he... Geto gripped Gojo's shirt in his fist. "I told him no, and he still..." Geto couldn't say it. He didn't want to tell Gojo the man looked like him. "I don't want to think about it right now. I still feel him." Geto's voice trailed off. He loosened his hold on Gojo's shirt. "It's okay, Suguru. You don't need to say it out loud. You're still reliving it. I'm sorry." Gojo soothingly rubbed his back for a while, letting more time come between Geto and his dream. Geto sighed. "We're both gonna be wrecks at school tomorrow." "You mean today," Gojo pointed out. "I'm sure we can still get in a couple hours of sleep. I sleep better when you let me hold you." He gave Geto a small smile. Geto didn't smile back. "I want to make some things clear," he said in a low voice. Gojo returned his serious expression and listened. "I'm going to feel like an outcast at school. I feel it already. I'm going to ignore it the best I can because I'm expecting you to be there for me. You say that you love me, that you're going to show me you'll stay, then you need to keep your promises. My curse technique burdens me with carrying the waste of humans' negative emotions. My jujutsu power is my curse. It causes me literal pain. But as long as you're my work partner, I can bear it. Don't let anyone separate us for assignments. My biggest fear is that you'll abandon me. If that happens again, I won't be here for you to return to." "Suguru," Gojo interrupted, shocked at the implication. "I'm going to do my best to find my strength again, and if I do, that doesn't mean it's okay for you to leave me behind. You say I'm your whole world, but the reality is you're my whole world. The moment you no longer see me as yours, that's the moment I cease to exist," Geto finished. Gojo's eyes flashed, but Geto didn't flinch. Gojo didn't want to scare him, but he grabbed his arm anyway. "Are you testing me? You think you're asking the impossible of me? I meant everything I promised you. Don't you see the way I can't keep my hands off you? How I must always have your attention? How I can't sleep without you near? You're all that matters to me. It was easy for me to make decisions without asking because my first instinct is to protect you. I'm fighting the way I am because I want you to have your own life, not one the higher-ups think they're gonna give you. You're still strong, Suguru. I hope one day you'll see yourself the way I do." The only sound in the room was Gojo's uneven breathing. They stared at each other. Then Geto broke the stalemate and buried his face in Gojo's chest. Gojo gently clasped the back of his neck. He buried his face in Geto's hair, breathing in the smell of his minty shampoo. He slid his hand down Geto's back and brought him closer. He made sure Geto drifted off first before he let himself give in to sleep. Suguru, you have no idea what lengths I will go through to keep you here with me.